Chill Computer Guy. Today we're going to talk about the players, specifically making chords, basically turning those chords into MIDI data and then altering that MIDI data to give your chords more dynamics, more emotion and whatnot. You can see here we have two notes. Each note here is 1 bar long. Let's listen to this. Now what we've done is we've sent that to the player, okay? So now if we play that through the player, we get this. And then what we want to do is after that, we want to click on this send to track button right here, send to track. And what that's going to do is it's going to mute this one out and it's going to give you the actual chords right here. And so there are the actual chords. So if we play this again, there's the chords. So what we've used, we've taken two notes, we've sent it to the player, we've picked out our scale, and then we've sent that to the track. And so look at that, it made our chords for us. Isn't that great? Now the problem is the velocity. The velocity for all these notes are exactly the same, which now a human being playing a chord would not hit every single key the exact same velocity. So what you want to do is you want to click up a couple of these notes and lower your velocity down, lower that down. So yeah, how to do that is you want to select your note and then go up here to the velocity and scroll that up, maybe bring that down a little bit, and then you can select multiple notes so you can bring them both up a little bit. Let's see, the first note and the fifth note, or the fourth note rather. Again, hit equals, that will make them the same velocity. Maybe crank those up a little bit, hit stop. Let's play this. Much more emotion, much more impact there. But yeah, when you send a track, if you use your player to send your chords to the track, they're all going to be this exact, every note in the chord is going to be the exact same velocity, which is not the best, because your chords will have much more of an emotional impact if you create some variation in the velocity of every note in the chord. Maybe not every note, but at least there's certain dynamic rules that you will learn, like maybe the first and third note of a chord, and maybe you can even look this up. There might be a science to it. I just know that whenever I send to the track from this chord, the scale and chords player, and I send it to the track, I always know I go in there and I kind of swap around the velocity a little bit, switch the velocity up and down until I get a chord with some emotion to it, So let's compare that. Let's hit Control Z and compare that to the original. So again, that's the original right there. After hitting Control Z a couple times, that's the original there. But again, it's pretty easy to do. What I recommend is just, if you control click, you can select multiple notes, and then take your velocity down right here. Yeah, much better. So that's kind of the quick tip this week here. Yeah, check it out. Alter the velocity of your chords. You can't have all the notes in the chord be the same velocity. It's not human. And so the scaling chords player is very, very powerful. The fact that you can send those chords to your sequencer. But then once you send them there, alter the velocity a little bit of each individual note. Give your chords some character. And once you line 3 or 4 or 5 of these chord progressions up, you're going to have your whole song. You can build around it. So, and it's definitely the human element that is missing in a lot of these chord progressions that I hear. Anyway, Chill Computer Guy, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We're going to have more Reason 9.5 tutorials coming up. And give a thumbs up. I don't know when these tutorials are going to be posted. I may post 2 or 3 a day, and I may go 2 weeks without posting one. So be sure to click on that bell. That way you'll get notifications for all the new lessons. We're going to go back to basics. As I say, these tutorials, they're not for beginners, they're not for advanced, they're for everybody. And so we're going to talk about fundamentals, and we're also going to go through a lot of the older devices here in Reason and discuss some of the fundamentals that a lot of people might overlook, that are either new to Reason or have just been using the program for so long that they overlook those things. Subscribe, thumbs up. And we'll have more videos, tutorials, and whatnot. Maybe some product reviews on the way. So see you guys later. Bye-bye now.